Come on, get to it.
We come to this place to laugh,
Oh ho ho, it's starting.
to care.
The favorite part.
That indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim.
Wait a minute.
Dazzling
That's not how the lines go.
huge silver.
Does that mean... They changed it? It can't be. No. No. No! Hey everybody, it's me, Calvin Vincent, and no! They changed the AMC Theaters intro! What a travesty. How am I supposed to know why we go to that place now? To give a recap, in 2020, movie theaters shut down, and in 2021, they started opening back up. So to remind people why they went to the theater before, they made the infamous intro playing in front of almost every movie, starring Nicole Kidman. But for some reason, they decided to remove it. We will not go to that place for magic. We will not go to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry, nor to care. We will go on strike. No more AMC. No more AMC. Oh wait, they brought it back. Cool. Wait a minute. This isn't the same one. First of all, they just Frankensteined together pre-existing clips from the OG intro. They make no sense in this order and context. And it just makes me wonder why they changed it in the first place. And also, they only show one movie clip in the entire intro. And what is this movie, you say? It's Avatar 2, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. This sucks, cause in the old intro, they show a variety of clips from films, each representing different films and film audiences. Wonder Woman, representing the superhero subgenre and the diversity within it. Jurassic World, representing summer blockbusters and long-running franchises for all ages. La La Land, representing the Oscars and the critics' side of movies. Creed, representing down-to-earth, realistic underdog movies. Each clip served a purpose, and felt genuine, because they didn't go for the obvious picks. Instead of showing a generic Avengers clip, they showed the triumphant No Man's Land scene from Wonder Woman. Instead of showing a film like Parasite or No Country for Old Men, they showed La La Land, one of the most visually creative Best Picture nominees. These clips weren't just there to pat AMC on the back for their successful movies. They showed these movies because they represented so many different types of movies, all of which are made better by seeing it in the theater. But in this new one, they only show Avatar and Elvis. And I wonder why. Could it be because Avatar made AMC over $2 billion? Cause I very much doubt they played it cause they actually thought these were the best that the film medium had to offer. But the thing is, this intro is not the only intro they're currently playing. In fact, they have a few. Such as the one where a couple travels through different movie scenarios, jumping from scene to scene, until eventually transitioning to the couple being in a movie theater. In concept, it's a great idea. Having regular people be a part of these movie-like scenarios, going from movie to movie, it emphasizes how immersed one can be watching a film in the theater. The thing is, the actual movies they pick to replicate are just shit choices, alright? We have a dance battle, a car chase, and a generic falling in love rom-com scene. None of those really scream movie. Why would they pick a dance battle? I have no idea what movie this could even be referencing. The dances themselves aren't even good. And the street race scene feels fake. Maybe because it is, but still. And this is the only scene I can actually say is referencing a specific movie, and that's Fast and the Furious. But the way it's shot and paced makes it feel like the cars are going very slow, and it's obviously green screen. And also, why is this the only one of these scenes that directly references a movie, and why is that movie Fast and the Furious? Money, that's why. And the last segment is a rom-com style scene of the couple kissing in what I assume to be Paris. And sure, that kinda makes sense, rom-coms are a big genre, but it still feels out of place. And the product placement is abysmal. They literally end that segment with the guy, instead of kissing her, giving her a Coca-Cola with the logo conveniently always in full view. And that's basically the whole intro. The idea was cool, but they just picked bad options. There are so many types of movies they could have referenced, like a slasher movie, a horror movie, a superhero movie, an animated movie, or heck, even a musical. It feels so corporatized and soulless. lacking a spark that the Nicole Kidman intro had. But speaking of sparks, that brings us to the other intro. They actually introduced another intro, and this new one might be the best of them all, better than the Nicole Kidman one, and it's called the Big Spark intro, and I'll just play a snippet of it to you right now.
It all starts with a spark, a glimmer of an idea, and for the millions that fade away, the few that shine the brightest become something bigger. A story, a script, a production, and finally, a movie that takes its place in cinema history. A film that unites us all and brings us here to experience it on a huge silver screen. Welcome to AMC Theaters.
I love this intro. It encompasses all of film. They literally start with the Big Bang, and that makes sense, because telling stories have been a part of humans since the dawn of time. And they go through every step in bringing a movie to life, conveyed in such an excellent way. And they do something not seen before in a major theater intro, and that is to celebrate not only the movies themselves, but the process of making a movie. Getting the idea from your imagination, materializing that idea by writing it out in a script, bringing it to life through filming it, until finally showing it to the world. It feels like this intro was made with love for movies, not just as products made solely for profit, but as art, with AMC Theaters being the most immersive art gallery in the world. And they transition into the other additional segments well, like the whole silence is golden part, and the other safety briefings. Although I do find it really funny that in the keep track of your valuables section, they depict it by showing a phone and the AMC Theaters credit card, which is a real thing, by the way. They do also have a part thanking their investors, and it feels really tacked on. Like, why do I, the dude going to see insert big blockbuster here, need to know how much you love your investors? They end off with plugging their Stubs memberships, and the real movie starts. This intro feels so much more passionate about film than the previous. As much as I love the Nicole Kidman intro, it's mostly ironically, and it feels pretty corporate. And while, obviously, both of these are just ads for the biggest theater chain in the world, the newest feels more celebratory for movies as a whole, and coming from a place of loving the art form. That's why I love the theatrical experience over streaming, because when you go into a theater, you are going into another world. A hub filled with so many other worlds and stories. A place dedicated to such an amazing art form. Now that is AMC Theaters. Why doesn't AMC just hire me? That was way better than Nicole Kidman's intro. So basically, what I'm trying to say is to get off your ass and go to the theater.